This is Dr. David D. Shine. Welcome to Saving America. This is our In the News segment for this week. And we're going to talk about more stuff happening in the courts because the courts seem to be the last vestige of American democracy right now. We've got a Texas federal judge that did something a little surprising. The decade-old Obama DACA deal was declared illegal, that he did not have the authority to offer protection for these illegally here children who were brought to the United States. He said that he could not prevent deportation. Did something interesting. He said children who are already in the DACA program may continue to remain here, but no new students may be enrolled in the DACA program. Now, just to be clear, I have mixed emotions about this because as a professional educator, I like to see us educate our population. And if we have indeed, as presented to us, children who are here through no fault of their own, providing them an education and incorporating them into American life, to me is not offensive. The problem is that we haven't put the plug in the illegal invasion that is presently going on our southern border, and this could lead to tens and tens of thousands of children on the public dole. We do not need that with a $30 trillion national debt. So that's a concern. Another case, and this is really interesting because of the court that did it, the liberal Second Circuit Court of Appeals of the United States, which sits in New York, has decided to hear a Section 230 case that the district court, the court below it, and a partial panel of the Second Circuit did not rule in against the 230. The case is pretty interesting. It's a controversial situation. Some of you, if you're not familiar, Section 230 is what allows the internet carriers, the large carriers, to avoid legal liability for what they broadcast on the basis that they are just transmitting, that they are not editing or providing the news. And of course, Donald Trump has famously filed a case against three of the biggest providers of social media information. But in this case, it's a little bit different. We've got a case called Doman versus Vimeo. And this came about after Vimeo, an internet video hosting company, terminated Church United's video streaming activities after it featured videos of 5 men and women who left the gay lifestyle to pursue their Christian faith. Vimeo claimed its terms of service bar streaming videos that promote sexual orientation change therapy. And Church United is led by Pastor Jim Doman, who is the plaintiff in the case. So it'll be interesting to see. I am opposed to continuing the Section 230 exemption for these internet providers. They've crossed way, way over the line, and we've talked about that on previous Saving America. A third case that I want to talk about today is that the first felony defendant to be sentenced in the Capitol breach was sentenced in the last few days. And he got 8 months in federal prison. Now, this is the fellow who stood at the Senate podium and waved a red Trump flag. So there wasn't any issue about what he did. But my concern is, and by the way, prosecutors asked for 18 months. The judge gave him 8 months. What I want to know is, if we're giving this fellow 8 months for standing there and creating a demonstration, he was wrong, he was trespassing. What are we going to do to the people in Portland, the Antifa and the BLM rioters who burned down City Hall, burned down police stations, burned down federal buildings, killed one officer, injured 500 or 600 other officers? What are we going to do to them? Because after all, one of the chants here is equal justice under the law. I just want equal justice. I don't want these people not punished. I just want to make sure people doing worse get more punishment. Gee, what a novel idea, but that's about equal justice And that is a key concern here on saving America. Join us again for another segment of our program.